大家好，我是 Martin, and this is Short Stories, brought to you by the Taichung Keda Language Center. Today's short story is called Victoria Modesta, Paving Her Way to Stardom. It's a story of a young girl who overcame adversity to become the superstar she feels that she is. That's very inspiring, right? Well, it's a story that I think a lot of you might find very interesting. And also, you should Google her music video. It's quite good. Before I begin the story, let me read the vocabulary and vocabulary example sentences. After I read the story, I'm going to ask you 4 listening comprehension questions. Let's begin. Vocabulary. Adversity. Adversity. The company met with the worst adversity imaginable. Fund. Fund. Bill Gates is said to have funded many educational institutes. We have sufficient funds to start a business. Dazzle. Dazzle. Don was dazzled by the display of diamonds in the jewelry store. Demonstrate. Demonstrate. The computer company demonstrated its human side when it donated money to build a hospital. Hinder. Hinder. Nothing can hinder me from reaching my goal of becoming a lawyer. Relentless. Relentless. In her relentless pursuit of success, Zoe didn't have time for a relationship. Bully. Bully. Ever since John was bullied on campus, he has hated going to school. The class bully took advantage of his classmates by extorting money from them. Alternative. Alternative. You should create an alternative plan in case your first one fails. More and more people are turning to biofuel as an alternative to gasoline. Undergo. Undergo. One has to undergo intense physical training to become a soldier. Voluntarily. Voluntarily. We were surprised to see John voluntarily helping in the kitchen. And voluntary. Voluntary. Sneezing is not voluntary. You can't help sneezing. Harass. Harass. Lucy threatened to call the police if her ex-husband kept harassing her. Harassment. Harassment. The meeting will discuss the issue of sexual harassment in the workplace. Ignite. Ignite. The oily rags caused the fire to ignite. The vocabulary is now finished. Now we will begin the story about Victoria Modesta. Meet the world's first bionic amputee pop star, Victoria Modesta. She attracted people's attention in her music video, Prototype, which ran during the ad breaks for the X Factor's final episode. It led to a staggering 10 million views of the video on Channel 4's website, the channel that funded the video and airtime. Within the dazzling 6 minutes, Modesta demonstrated there was no question she was a talented pop star. Her prosthetic leg added to, not hindered, her performance. It took Modesta years of hard work to break down barriers, achieve her dreams, and be comfortable with her body before the video's release. Victoria Modesta was born in Latvia in 1987, when it was still part of the USSR. When she was 12, her family moved to the United Kingdom. While there, she was relentlessly bullied by other students for her limp, and consequently left school at the age of 14. She took refuge in London's alternative club scene, finding her interests in fashion, music, and performance. However, she felt held back by her leg, which was injured when she was born. Due to negligent doctors at the time of her birth, she had to undergo 15 failed surgeries before voluntarily agreeing to the amputation of her leg at the age of 20. She describes her decision as finally severing something that was restricting her from building her own identity. Pop culture groups initially rejected her because of a stigma toward people with disabilities. Nevertheless, Modesta has said she does not see herself as disabled, and it has only inspired her to challenge society's views. She hopes her video will spark a discussion about people with disabilities, so that a handicap will no longer define a person's identity. Her message to everyone is, forget what anyone said you can't do. Only you know what you are capable of, and only you know who you truly are. Stay honest and look for things and people that make you happy. Told you the story would be inspiring. That's a pretty good line to end with. Look for things that make you happy. Only you know what you can do. Yeah, so go out there and do it. Whatever it is you want to do. You be the person you want to be. Don't let anything hold you back. Not a missing leg, not a, bad hairdo or whatever. You can do it. Pretty cool, huh? Now I'm going to read the 4 listening comprehension questions. And remember, you can do it. Number 1. How did Victoria Modesta attract people's attention? A. She told everyone to watch her music video online through social media. B. She released her music video during the ad breaks for the X Factor's final episode. C. She was on Channel 4 News and told everyone the name of her song. D. She appeared on the final episode of the X Factor as a judge. Let's find out the answer. Let me read the sentence again. She attracted people's attention in her music video, Prototype, which ran during the ad breaks for the X Factor's final episode. So the answer is, of course, B. She released her music video during the ad breaks for the X Factor's final episode. Question 2. Why did Modesta leave school at the age of 14? A. She was harassed by her classmates for being different. B. She didn't like her teachers. C. Her mom thought the school was not good enough. D. Her classmates were getting bullied by her. Well, the answer is A. She was harassed by her classmates for being different. And if you don't remember the sentence, I will go back and read it to you. It says that she left school at the age of 14 because she was relentlessly bullied by other students for her limp. So she had a limp because her leg was broken and it didn't work properly, so she had a funny walk. She was different. So they bullied her. They harassed her. Question 3. How did Modesta feel when she got her leg amputated? A. She felt sad about it because she liked her leg. B. She was angry and she did not want to cut her leg off. C. She felt bored by the whole idea. D. She felt she was removing something that was holding her back. I don't know about you, but I don't think I would want to have a bad leg. In case you forgot, I'll read the sentence again. She describes her decision to remove her leg as finally severing something that was restricting her from building her own identity. So finally removing something that's restricting you, something that's holding you back. So I don't think she would feel angry or sad. She'd probably feel a little bit glad that the leg is gone. So the answer must be that it was D. She felt she was removing something that was holding her back. D is the answer. Question 4. What does Modesta hope that her video will do? A. Ignite a discussion about why people should not be defined by their disabilities. B. Show people how cool her prosthetic leg is. C. Make people want to be pop stars too. D. Tell people about the future of bionics. The answer is A. To ignite discussion about people with disabilities. And I will read a sentence again to show you exactly where you can find the answer to this question. She says she hopes her video will spark a discussion about people with disabilities so that a handicap will no longer define a person's identity. Ta-da! That's the answer. All right, that's it for today. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.